Hi, welcome to my channel. If we haven't met yet, I'm a plant daddy. I'm one of the millions of plant daddies in the world that loves taking care of houseplants. This channel is about houseplants, home automation for houseplant care. And over the past year, I've gotten involved with hydroponics. So I'm really excited to share with you this new journey that I'm on. Before we get into the video, I want to let you know that this video is not sponsored in any way. I purchased this product with my own money. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Today, I want to share with you the AeroGarden Harvest Elite. I got this on a deal, bought it secondhand off of Facebook. You wouldn't believe I paid $80 US for the AeroGarden Harvest Elite. It's kind of interesting because you know, a lot of people who might have gotten this AeroGarden, whether it was for a gift or maybe they made a purchase and they decided that maybe they didn't have the patience to grow in a garden like this. I've found quite a number of them on the Facebook marketplace. So that's how I got this for a reasonable deal for $80 US. But I'm really excited to pick this up because I was kind of curious to see how does this AeroGarden work compared to other hydroponic systems that I'm currently using, and comparing it to the Cracky method and some other, just curious just to see how this AeroGarden works, which is why I picked it up. I'm gonna go through a product tour, and then we're gonna plant some seeds, and then I would love to share my experience of growing in the AeroGarden over the next month and just give you check-ins and show you my progress updates of how these greens are going to be growing, because we're going to grow heirloom seeds, heirloom salad greens, a 6-pod seed kit. So that's what we're going to do. So just to show you the AeroGarden, this is my first impression. When I picked it up, I thought the construction was pretty well made for this AeroGarden. It's made out of plastic. The AeroGarden Harvest Elite has like a stainless steel finish and a plastic reservoir. And there's like a pump in here. And then it's got this, seed pod holder here. And it looks pretty thick. And this goes on top. And then the pump plugs into the system here. But I'm going to turn on the lights. I want to show you how bright these lights are. When I first turned on the AeroGarden Harvest Elite, I thought, wow, these lights are really bright. So I don't know if they could be like really annoying because they're so bright, but I'm kind of curious to see how this is going to go. But that was my first impression, that these lights were just like way bright. I think they're going to do the job. I've checked out the reviews, and I'm kind of curious to experience this for myself. When let's go ahead and set up the garden here. So I'm gonna plug the pump in, and this AeroGarden requires about two and a half gallons of water. So I'm gonna add water. This is, or did I say 2.5 gallons? I meant this unit requires 2.5 quarts. Actually, let me turn off the garden for a second, because I'm gonna fill it up. So I'm gonna put 2.5 quarts in this garden, and the water is up to the fill line. And then we're going to add some seeds. Now, AeroGarden has these seed pods, and I was kind of curious. When I was on their site, they have a germination guarantee on their seeds. So if some seeds don't germinate, I guess you can, I'm not sure how that works. Oh, there it is right there. Germination guaranteed. So, oh, these were, the sell-by date was October 2020. So I'm actually recording this. I'm recording this video way past the sell-by date, and let's see if these seeds are still gonna work. But this kit comes with the covers to put on top of the seed pods, Comes with liquid plant food. I already have some liquid plant food here when I bought this garden that it came with. And then it comes with 6 seed pods. So these seeds look like they sprout in an average of 4 to 8 days. We got some red Salis. We have Marvel of 4 Seasons. I don't know who comes up with these names for this lettuce. Rouge de Hiver. Black Seeded Simpson. Deer Tongue. And Paris Island. I've had Paris Island before. This is pretty good. So we're going to plant these pods. I'm kind of curious to see how the salad is going to grow in the AeroGarden. So we're going to put our pods here. I guess I'll just put it like that. It looks like this thing is floating to the top. There we go. This thing is like the water is pushing these pods to the top. All right. Oh, this pod came broke. Is this broken? I don't know. There looks like a defect in this pod. But anyways, I'm sure it'll still grow. But let's check it out. But look at the... Oh, no. Actually, maybe it is the design. I'm not sure. Maybe... I don't know if these are all supposed to be together or not. But anyways, let's just put that in there. Okay. So now we got the seed pods in the unit. I'm going to put 2 caps of this liquid plant food in here, because that's what the instructions say for 6 to 8 pods, or to 6 to 7 pod models. It says put 8 milliliters, which is 2 capfuls every 2 weeks. So I'm going to put 2 capfuls of this, which is 1, 2. Okay, so now I put my plant food in there. I'm going to put these covers on top to create a little warmth and humidity for the seed pods. And then let's go ahead and set this up. So far, this process seems pretty easy to get this AeroGarden up and running. In my first experience, let's see. Now I'm just using regular tap water in this system, and the tap water where I'm located in New York City is pretty decent. But let's go ahead and plug this in. Okay, so now I plugged in the garden. I'm going to lower the lights, and then I'm going to set the timer. We are going to set up the garden, actually. We're going to set up, let's just go to set a garden. Oh, wait, let me try to set up the time first. Set clock, okay. We're going to set the timer. I think it's about 9. It's about 9:05 p.m. right now at the time that I'm recording this video. And so the clock is set. Now, what I'm going to do is scroll down. Oh, we're gonna start a garden here, and select again. Oh, I already set the clock. Select the plant type. So the plant type is salads. So the salads takes about 16.5 hours of light. I'm going to go ahead and select that. And then it looks like it's all set. let me double check to make sure that I have the on time here. Oh, set light on. That's what I want to set next. I want this light to turn on at 5 a.m. because I kind of want the light to go in sync with how the normal day would run. But this will run for 16 and a half hours. So now that's set. Lights will turn on at 5 a.m. So I'm going to go ahead and turn that off now. So that was how I set up my AeroGarden here. That was pretty easy. One thing that impressed me with this garden was that the water pump actually runs and waters the pods, which is pretty cool. I thought that was a pretty neat part of the design of the AeroGarden. I wasn't sure if the water just moves around, but it does move around, and it looks like the pump will actually flow in this top tray here and actually water the pods. And that's really nice because it kind of acts as a way to like oxygenate or aerate the water by creating that flow. And I think the pump turns on it runs for 5 minutes every 25 minutes. So that's how I think the cycle circulates in the pump. So it keeps the water flowing and the oxygenation happening for these seed pods and the growing area. So I think this is pretty cool. But so far, as you see in the video, this is pretty quick to set up. This is pretty much feels like it is set and forget. And compared to other hydroponic systems, because some other hydroponic systems that I'm using actually, and I love my setup that I'm working with, but it requires balancing the pH, making sure you got optimal levels for EC, for electroconductivity, to make sure that plants are getting nutrients when they need nutrients, and then you have to balance the pH to make sure that the nutrient uptake is happening in the plants. But I'm actually surprised with the AeroGarden that all I did was put water in, 2.5 quarts of water, and then I added 2 caps of this liquid plant food, and then bam, done. So that was pretty fast to get this garden set up compared to my other complex hydroponics systems. So, but I guess if you're a beginner and just starting out, as you can see in the video, this was pretty fast for me to get set up, and the design was pretty intuitive as far as like selecting the button on the menu button and selecting the up and down arrow to make the choices. So far, first impression, this was pretty fast. That's pretty much it for this video. I'm gonna record upcoming videos in a series to share with you my progress with the AeroGarden. So if you'd like to follow along the journey, I'd like to invite you to click like, subscribe, and smash that notification bell to get updates and stay in the loop when I post new videos. Every YouTuber says that. But anyways, thanks for tuning in to this video. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to comment below, and I'll be happy to answer any questions you might have about my growing experience with the AeroGarden Harvest Elite. I'd love to keep in touch and continue the conversation. And if there's anything I missed in this tutorial, or I don't know, just product demo, or just showing you how fast it was for me to set this up, let me know. I'm open to feedback. I'd love to learn from you as well. If you have an AeroGarden, I'd love to learn about your experiences and any pro tips that you have. So let's go ahead and continue the conversation. I'll see you in the next one.